there's a big presidential debate coming up, and that's on Thursday. This will be the first time we hear Kamala debate against Donald Trump, right? And why this is important, because crypto, is for the first time an election issue. I mean, just think about that for a second. Regardless of which candidate, oh wait, it's tonight. I'm sorry. I thought it was Thursday. That's how out of it I am. But I mean, if you think about it in general, I mean, when has crypto ever been an issue in any previous debates or any previous, administrations? Really never. This is the first time in history where crypto is actually being talked about and is actually an issue. And this could actually come up today because, of course, you have Trump that already said he wants to make Bitcoin a strategic reserve. He wants to do a whole lot like fire Gary Gensler on day one and, other stuff, right? I don't think Kamala has said anything about crypto, but maybe she changes her tune too, right? So according to the poll, 73% of crypto owners plan on looking at a candidate's crypto agenda. Well, obviously, if you're a crypto holder, of course you want to hear about crypto agenda. But it's not just in the U.S. Singapore, 49% of Singaporeans want to know about crypto policy, not in the U.S., but in Singapore. France, only 32%. Don't know why France went downwards. Those Frenchmen are weird. Just kidding. UK went up from 34 to 38%, and US went from 28 to 38%. That's a staggering growth, 10% growth. Basically, there are more and more people that are now into crypto. So, of course, they want to support the candidates and administrations that are going to be pro-crypto. It makes sense. So I guess we'll have to listen to what they say tonight. Whether this actually becomes a question, it'll be very interesting indeed. So this may sway things too. If both sides are pro crypto, that's gonna be very good, very very good indeed. All right, so yeah, that's the other thing that's happening this week too. Again, it's today. Now, what about, ETFs? A small 28.6 million inflow after 8-day outflow streak. So we broke that finally. But we see that, all the time. You have massive inflows, then you have outflow, then you have inflow, then you have outflow, right? But at least we flip to the other side. But we'll see if it continues, right? One day doesn't really indicate a complete momentum change. But let's see how today is and the rest of this week, whether or not we are ready to flip to the upside after that FOMC meeting, right? We still have, 8 days to go before that happens. 8 days. 8 long days. Remember, this is historically a horrible month for Bitcoin, but I still think we have a chance to turn around after that big, important Powell FOMC meeting. All right, what else is there? Sex data in August increasing by a tremendous amount. 30% month over month. Binance and Bybit leading the way, 35%, 41%. So traders are coming back. Whether they're actually winning or losing, don't know. We had so much volatility, but nevertheless, this shows that retail investors are coming back and starting to get bullish once again, because July was just not good. August is getting better, and let's see what happens in September. But we do know this, October is the most bullish month for Bitcoin and crypto, and that is coming up. That's coming up very, very soon. economic stuff, let's just say it's not all data, but we do have a big inflation reading tomorrow and Thursday. Of course, those are important. Okay, US inflation, has it come down a little bit or is it still rising? That is the question. That, of course, is going to affect the very first rate cut since 2020. It's been a long time coming. And then we also have jobless claims and consumer sentiment. We have a few more stuff. And then we got a few more stuff next week too, before the big FOMC meeting. Tron, Tether, and TRM Labs start financial crime fighting services because it seems like half of all the illicit activity, in crypto happens on top of Tron. Big surprise. Big surprise. So now, whatever this T3 financial crime unit is looking to clean up USDT issued on Tron. Right? It's all because of this guy right here who kind of started it all. Yeah. I just don't trust Tron. I don't trust Justin. I don't trust anything that happens on Tron. Just be careful. Citigroup already declared that inflation has been won. Not just in the US, the Eurozone. You can see how high inflation was in Europe, emerging markets, US. Basically, according to Citigroup, the battle is over. Inflation is no longer elevated. It is down to our whatever level. In fact, this is showing that inflation is deflationary and going below zero because people are broke now. People are spending less. And if people are staying at home, not going out, not spending, well, then of course prices are going to start coming down. But deflation is not what anyone wants. It's way worse than inflation, right? But if this is any indicator, then it shows that Powell needs to be real serious about those cuts and make them happen swiftly and get them going, right? Otherwise, you don't want the economy to go into deflation. That would be absolutely horrible. Really, really horrible.